every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is SIM500, this is where you stand. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core. Short track raging super speedway calm. Turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity riding that knife. Loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feathering the throttle on the razor's edge. Praying that Echo don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down. Taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes. Old school legends whispering your name. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Trans Savage turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. SIM500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Trans-Service GN. Long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall. Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. SIM500 nights, SIM500 fights. Wheel to wheel and side by side, this is where the legends ride. SIM500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to SIM500. Lights up, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is SIM500. From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best come bleed. Pixel scars from the dirty clean speed. Monday lights, next gen roar. Cup cars pounding on a digital shore. Every restart, heart rate red line. Chasing one more win in the Monday night shine. Rubber on the rails, sparks in the sky. Every every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is SIM500, this is where you stand. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core, short track raging super speedway calm, turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity riding that knife, loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge, praying that Echo don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down, taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes, old school legends whispering your name. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Trans-Savage turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. SIM500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Trans-Service GN, long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall, Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. SIM500 nights, SIM500 fights, wheel to wheel and side by side. This is where the legends ride. SIM500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to SIM500. Lights up, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is SIM500. From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best come bleed. Pixels.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure just to have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green as drivers get out there. They're warming it up, doing the thing. Hello, Budgie. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody out there on Facebook and not Facebook, on YouTube and Twitch. I still say Facebook to this day. It is week 11 here as the Premier Series for SIM500 gets underway, and they're out there. They're going to turn a few more laps for just a little bit as we get into the race information for today's race. It's going to be week 11 at Texas Motor Speedway. Congratulations on Chase Elliott getting the win yesterday. If you'd missed it, go back and check it out. Hendrick Motorsports getting some wins in. That's pretty darn cool. How about Alex Bowman finishing in third? That's pretty dang old fantastic for him as well. We're going to see drivers pushing the limits tonight. 103 degrees on the track temperature, 80 degrees on the air temperature, cloudy skies. Going to keep that heat trapped into the racing surface. We will see slick cars. We'll see drivers try to hold on to it to this track. As I saw when it came to running the trucks on this racetrack, it was a lot of fun. But the tires, I mean, the fall off is pretty massive. So it's going to be awesome. Mr. Van Nest, much love. Good to see you out there. Appreciate you being out there, sir. Appreciate everybody being out there, of course, and always. If you haven't done so, make sure you reach up and hit that dang old like button. Make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you follow us on twitch.tv/Signature Esports. We are going to run 134 laps tonight, 4 sets of tires total, 100% fuel, no fast repair for the drivers. The drivers that are going to be out there looking forward, probably going to be the drivers that really like their mile-and-a-half racing surfaces. This racetrack is all about the management of what you can and cannot do on the racing surface. I love this racetrack. I think the mile-and-a-half racing surface for the NASCAR Cup cars have been absolutely fantastic and banger races all throughout the season. Kind of crazy to see. Dylan C. Jones leads in the point standings here tonight as we look at kind of where everybody lines up. 3 wins for David Schildhouse. He's got that second place lined up right now. Dylan C. Jones, 51 points above the cutoff line. We have basically a virtual tie all the way down through 15th and 16th. Kevin Brown and Brock Wilson all tied for those final spots here for the chase. But we're only, we're not even quite halfway through the regular season, so we've got a lot of time. Watkins Glen will be up next week. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch what those drivers are going to be able to do. Daniel Eberhardt, third in the point standings. Eberhardt looking for another win. He's got a win of the series. Cody Harris has a win of the series as well. Wesley Donaldson with a win. Most poles on the season is going to be Cody Harris. He does have 3 of those. So far, so good for that driver. John Ellis is another honorable mention right now. He's got some top 5s and top 10s that he's looking for. Tom George as well. 5 top 10s for Tom George. Trying to continue to keep cracking that top 5 mark. Rich Beasley working hard for his money, doing all he can. Anthony Calatoni, he has had a great start to what he has been able to accomplish here as well. He sits 5th in the point standings. He gained 6 spots last week. Andrew Cootie gained 14. He does have a win on the season as well. Really knocking it down. Kogar looking for that next crest when it comes to making sure that he's inside the top 10 or in the top 16 at points. So, a lot of things happening on the racing surface for all these drivers, and we're going to see a big field. We're going to see a lot of drivers putting the time in, a big old hashtag time in, is what we're going to be looking at. Again, Texas, it is the track of all tracks. It is where you get the dang old guns. How about your driver cams? There's going to be Cody Harris. He is ready to rock and roll. Looking out there. How about the children? Children working hard for their money as well. David Schildhouse, our third driver cam tonight, working on making sure he is dialed in. And then last but not least, the man, the myth, the legend, that is Joey Jantina out there. He is going to be driving that 14. He is ready to rock and roll, and it's going to be legendary. He's putting the gloves on. He's ready to hightail it and do the thing. Under Armour on board. He's an Alabama fan, and if you haven't done so, make sure that you go find SIM500 on all the social media platforms. Would love seeing it. We're going to get ready. We're going to do the thing. It's going to be starting grid here as we do the thing. How about it? SIM500. Ready to rock and roll. Daniel Eberhardt's going to be your pole sitter once again. David Schildhouse, your outside pole sitter. We're going to see Mark Jorgensen Jr. there in row number 2. With Donnie Leontez outside. And then we'll see Cody Harris, Andrew Cootie in row number 3. Chad Coleman, David Comstock in row number 4. Troy Height and Stephen Miles, row 5. Jason Karlavich going to be out there with Thomas George in row 6. Row 7 will be Brock Wilson, Brian Wertman. We're going to see Robert Fryery III out there with Mike Kelly. Logan Kogar, Kevin Brown out there in row 9. Row 10 is going to be Anthony Calantoni and Joey Chatina. Row 11, Bentley Glazer is going to be out there with Kevin Stone. Row 12, John Fowler, Dylan C. Jones. We'll see Eric Arnold out there with Michael the Striker Strickland in row 13. Montezzi is going to be out there with Nelson Rivera in row 14. Glenn Campbell, Josh Parker in row 15. Jason White, Tyler Dalton, Ty Bass, Bobby Wetzel, Jose Gonzalez, Gerald Livingston all the way through row 18. Row 19, it's going to be Doug Roth, Mark Schrader. Brandon Aaron's going to be out there with E.J. O'Rourke in row 40. Wesley Donaldson, Ron Hollyfield, Sigmund Ellis, Mr. Richard Beasley, and Mr. Justin Fuller. 46 drivers in the field tonight. Big field as they take the lineup. It's going to be awesome. Love hearing it. Love seeing it. All the massive sauce. That's exactly what it is. Drivers leaving pit road. All of the drivers ready to rock and roll. That's going to be a part of the Cook's Landscape Cup Series. Cook's Landscape Group giving us all the action. Make sure you check them out if you need them. They're absolutely fantastic, and we appreciate them being on board with the SIM500 Cup Series. Absolutely legendary. Daniel Eberhardt, David Schildhouse, Budgie Copter maybe coming out. Who knows? Who knows? But a big field nonetheless. Nonetheless, I like seeing the big fields out there. All the drivers ready to put the time in. That's what I like to see. It's what we like to hear. And everybody ready to rock and roll. That's for darn sure. We appreciate you. We love seeing it. We love watching it. And we're going to have some fun. That's where it is. How about it? All the drivers ready. Pace car will make the sharp left-hand turn on the pit road in just a moment. This is the banking here. This is a great shot to show where the pit road entry is. And every one of these drivers are going to be putting on the biggest energy you've got. We're going. We're green here for 134 laps. Week 11 underway here in the Cook's Landscape Group Cup Series. Caution out. Big caution happening in turn 2. All the way back here. Like Jason White, Kevin Stone, Glenn Campbell, everybody having to stop hard. Right there. Somebody got free. Ooh. Oof. Eric Arnold right here has got a meatball flag. Let's take a look. I don't know where this started, but it started way up in the mix. Yeah, let's see. Let's go back. Oh, it was the 60. He got a bump from the 15. Karlavich. They check up, 15 throttles up, gets right into the back bumper of the 60. Into the 84. Drivers trying to hold on to the 81. Josh Parker gets some stuff taken care of. Calantoni with the meatball flag will have to come to pit road as well. They all get turned around. Budgie, you got presence. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. How about that? Turn 2. Showed up. Oh, man. First caution of the race. Drivers will be under the flag for the time being. Thank you for those beautiful clips. I appreciate them. All the clips, all the dangerous clips out there. Ready to rock and roll. Good to see you. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, I encourage you to reach up, hit the settings icon. Make sure you watch it at the highest resolution possible. You can watch in 4K out there on YouTube. All the legendary. Yeah, she's been working on those dang old Budgie Love. Gotta love the budgie love. It'll be something we use. It'll be something we continue to use. All right. Most starts in the Monday Night Series going to belong to Chad Coleman, running 7th right now. 310 starts, average start 13.16 poles on his illustrious career in the SIM500 racing series. 7 wins. 69 top 5s, 152 top 10s. He is pretty stinking awesome. Jose Gonzalez, 280 starts. Georgia Tina, 280 starts as well. All the massive things. So who's the most winningest driver? Daniel Falkingham, and the driver with the most wins in the Monday Night Series that's out there right now, Justin Fuller. I don't think he started, but he's got 25 wins. He and Kevin King both tied for that. Adam Gilliland, 24 wins. David Schildhouse, 15 wins. Josh Parker, 14 wins. Malik Ray, Coca-Cola Series driver, has 12 wins out there as well. Trey Edson, 12 wins. Pedro Mojica is going to have 12 wins. Anthony DeBarro is going to have 11 wins. Brian Macklin with 10 wins in the Monday Night Series. Nicholas Cohan, David Comstock, both with 8 wins in the series. Chad Coleman, 7, of course. Tommy Ryan with 7. Chad Cole, Joshua Williams making it happen. We got multi-time winners out there for the SIM500 Cup Series. We're all ready to go. All right, Daniel Eberhardt, Mark Jorgensen Jr., David Schildhouse, Cody Harris, all ready to go. We'll get back to it. Let's do the thing. Let's go on board this man for the restart. Let's go. Gots to get into the gear. Gots to get into the shift. Some drivers trying to work on taking it easy here. That's lap complete. Good looking race line so far, so good. Shildy on the move. Still trying to work the bottom side of the racetrack. Just try to slide up here. 28. Searching for the line. All in the move. How about we check on Joey, see how he is doing? No, he had an early issue there. Kind of got stopped, kind of worked on it. I think the car looks fine. Let's take a look. We'll take the onboard drone cam. There's 60 right behind him. He was able to come out pretty well unscathed. Let's take a look. Yeah, a little bit of nose damage, a little bit of right front damage. So that car's going to be feeling no, that's not going to be feeling good. You know what? It's okay. Joey's going to be working on getting himself moving forward. All right, reset the camera. Go back to it. Joey, much love, brother. Thank you, folks, for running left foot driver cams. I appreciate that. Left foot does have series coming out as well. Make sure that you check them out. They've got a Monday series coming out. They've got a Wednesday series. They've got a Friday series and a Saturday series coming out. They do sponsor our driver cams, so we appreciate all the fine folks over there. Eberhardt, Cody Harris, that'll be a 1-2. Jorgensen Jr. backing up the pace here. Gets on the inside. See Chad Coleman drop into the corner. 13 on the outside. David Comstock. We'll see the 6 of Tom George. Thomas on the move. Up 2 as they work. 15 spots for Jose Gonzalez. Stryker up 5 as well. Doug Roth up 5. How about your hard charger? Rich Beasley up 21 spots as he charges the bottom of the corner. 41 of E.J. O'Rourke up high. 17 spots gained for the 41. Changing the race line, trying to get a run, trying to do what he can to be able to make that happen. Stryker. Love seeing the dude work. He's got a little smash burger on board just ahead of him. All doing the thing. Much love. You have one for each. That's awesome. I love seeing. I have been looking at the RP Discord. Try to make sure that we're keeping everybody apprised of what's going on. Love seeing it. All right, Eberhardt working. You didn't know what to do for me, so you went with the chicken nugget. It's kind of the right way to do it. Try to do an emote creation, having fun with that. You know what? And that's great. That's what makes things fun. Oops, sorry about that, folks. Chat is being moved. I had to move the chat window. Andrew Cootie, David Schildhouse. There's Stephen Miles looking on the outside. 13 of 134. 11% fuel. Drivers should be able to pit about the halfway mark. And they'll be able to go a little bit. No worries, everyone. You have arrived right out there on the YouTube platform. Folks, make sure that you are doing what you got to do. These have all been for your stream, but you can do some for the RP Discord. Yeah, do it. We'll put them in. We'll put them in the Discord. We got slots available for those. We could do that. 24 to the bottom, 20 on the outside. Andrew Cootie in the 87, looking ahead. Ryan, much love, brother. Appreciate you. I also appreciate your help earlier. Ryan's going to be doing some things soon. I'm not gonna give any hints, but he's going to be doing some things soon. The old Leadfoot crew is going to see a thing or 10. John Fowler with it off track. Fowler going for a slide here in the 71. Dude wipes on board. Here's what happened. He just got free. He did. Went for a ride. And went, yip, 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 yip. Man. Able to get back out on track. We'll have some work to do. Definitely will want a caution. 90 of Eberhardt out front. Cody Harris, David Schildhouse. Drivers saving some tire here. Woo! Big swing for Stephen Miles. Miles drops into the corner. Splash and go on board the 24. Trying to work that side draft. Andrew Cootie up near the wall. Little netcode wall tap there. No big. Oh, that's not netcode. That was a wall tap. '24 on the run. Right there on the back bumper. Schildhouse looking on the inside of the 28. 28 drops into the corner. Oh, Schildhouse. Caught a lucky break from the 28 there. Oh, baby. Had to throw it in there. He did. Schildhouse trying to work forward. Jorgensen Jr. Didn't believe this man. I wonder what this racetrack. I think this is his local racetrack. I think Texas is the hometown racetrack for the 88. Doing what he does best. Taking his time. That's what we want to see. Eberhardt out front, 3/4 of a second. Schildhouse try to close that in. Last time by for Eberhardt, he ran a 30.93. Schildhouse a 30.85. Stephen Miles a 30.75. Andrew Cootie, Chad Coleman. Coleman still 30.90. Cootie ran a 30.89. Stephen Miles trying to work his way back forward. Goes into that top three mark. Troy Height Off 7 from the start of the race. Kogar right in 17. John Fowler got a black flag. I think he was trying to come to pit road. He might have just been speeding, so he'll get that taken care of. Car not having the turn that he wants. 90 bottom side. Schildhouse has moved up the race line, running a little bit higher here. Off corner is going to be in the toe. And closing rate very fast right now. Daniel out front. Comfortable where he's at. Schildhouse able to turn the corner. It's a great racetrack for multi-groove racing. Dirty air's huge. Defensive lines are bigger. But if you can set up like what Schildhouse is doing right here, if you can set up and try to make that run down to the back straightaway shorter, and that's exactly what he's doing. Look at the follow cam here. The closing rate to the 90. It's pretty big getting it out of the back straightaway. But once you get to clean air, that's a different ball of wax. A little wall tap there for the 20. Now right there into the back bumper. 90 out front. Rolling the beautiful race line. Schildhouse runs the high side here. We'll see the 90 on the end. See if the side draft pulls him back. Don't think it's going to happen. Think it's just too big of a run for Schildhouse. And the 90 working. All gravy, baby. 90 up and out. Schildhouse to the lead. Schildhouse leading his first laps here at lap 23. 134 being completed. So Schildhouse working the outside lane. Let's go back and check on some of the hard chargers. How about the 43? Up 14 spots. John Ellis as well. Glenn Campbell with an off track. He is coming to pit road. Something happened here. Just got free. That car went for a ride. It just could not avoid pit road there. So that'll be a black flag for him to serve. Hate that for him. He jumps to pit road. Kogar up a spot. Ty Bass. How about Rich Beasley? I talked about Beasley earlier. That 10 car has a good move happening here. Up 27 spots early. He's at 18th. It's pretty massive looking at what he's got going on. Started 45th on the field. He's doing the magic touch right now. E.J. O'Rourke started at the back as well. Started 40th up to 13th. That is 27 spots for E. Striker up 7. Good mix of drivers right here. Went 4K. I know, right? I know. Isn't it crazy? 4K is pretty amazing. I think it's pretty amazing. Jorgensen Jr. We'll see Brock Wilson up 4 behind him. David Comstock off 2. We're all doing the thing. Eberhard still in tow of Schildhouse. Eberhard utilizing the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to make sure he's saving tire. 3/4 of a second back. Cody Harris, Stephen Miles working the bottom race line. Different kind of air that travels on this race car. A lot of net code wall taps as well. It's pretty stinking insane. Cody under fire from the 38. Chad Coleman trying to crest the top 5. Cody will battle back here. We'll be able to drive right to the back bumper to the 38. Gives him a touch and go. A little wall tap there on the back straightaway for the 38. Donnie Leah up in the mix off 3. One of the old Blaney paint scheme. Jorgensen Jr. still working. Brock Wilson, David Comstock. Right now, Eberhard still trying to track down David Schildhouse. A little bit of lap traffic ahead. That should be, it's Jason White and the 48. Don't see Jones off track. Went for a ride in the grass. He's fine. Off for about a second. Just cooled the tires down. That's all he was trying to do. All gravy. Only one caution so far, 1/4 second the gap. Eberhard onto the bottom side of the racetrack. Schildhouse having to get out of the throttle. quite profusely here. Eberhardt, again, running to the bottom side of the racetrack, has been able to mind his P's and Q's, save the car. Ford's kind of working a little crazy right now. First Toyota in the field is going to be E.J. O'Rourke back here. Chevrolets dominate the top 10. Two Fords out there. Tom George in a Ford in 11th. Mike Kelly, Kevin Brown, we don't mention him enough out there. He's in a Ford as well, inside the top 15. Striker out there running a Toyota. Be the next Toyota in the field. Very few Toyotas in the field, considering lots of Chevrolets, lots of Fords. And everybody, I don't know what they've got going on. Best time for your drivers out there. You can take a look and see which drivers have been running and how well they've been doing it. Right now, Eberhardt let Schildhouse go. He has closed in the distance. There's that gap within a tenth. Schildhouse to the bottom side. Eberhardt down to the bottom, running his own line. Schildhouse up and out. We'll see if the 90 can make a mistake. The 90 just kind of let him go. He said, yeah, you're going to have that inside lane. 90 turns into the bottom side of the racetrack. One thing I learned about this racetrack and the Cup car is that that right there pays dividends if you have been leveled when it comes to running the high side. The high side eats the tires, but it is a great defensive line if you can take care of it. Eberhardt to Schildhouse side by side. Schildhouse edging there just barely. The 90 running on the bottom, still working hard, press to get around. Schildhouse up high, will get a run down to the back straightaway. 60 onto the bottom. Again, another side draft there for Eberhardt, who's been working on trying to save the tires. Schildhouse trying to play the defensive racing move. You made it here too. Perfect. Went the Eagle. What's up, Precision? Good to see you guys. Battle for the lead. It's on. And right now, Cody Harris and company, they're closing. Schildhouse will still see that outside lane. Well, he had a few drivers closing in and just ahead of it. He sees the battle. Eberhardt will drop behind David Schildhouse. It's a good little battle ahead of him. All on point. Maximum effort, folks. Maximum effort. Crazy side draft. Daniel just trying to run consistently here. Schildhouse. Eberhardt clears by a tenth. Going to slide up here. And now Schildhouse working. Schildhouse will look to the outside. 90 utilizing again. The natural line around the racetrack is where he's been shining here. He takes back over the lead. So Schildhouse will drop back to second. Cody Harris is going to be in third. Stephen Miles in fourth. Andrew Cootie's going to be in fifth. Chad Coleman. How about Jorgensen Jr.? He's been dropping in. Brandon Guerin with an off-track. Caution is out. Is Logan Kogar involved? It's free. Oh, it snaps the other way on him. Oh, no. Kogar. Oh, man. Kogar was looking for the... he was looking to try to make sure he had a top 16 night. He wanted to make sure that he was in there. So Eberhardt's your race leader. Second caution of the race. The race has been good. It's been good. Oh, all right. Everybody, grab yourself something to drink. Time to hydrate. Precision running some dirt officials. Careful, everybody. Jess is in chat. Oh, yeah. She's out there watching. Y'all be nice to each other now. Or don't. It's okay. There it is. The queen has arrived. There it is. Thank you for the hydrate, Scooter. I appreciate you. Big old stretch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again for the follow yesterday. I appreciate that very much. All right, everybody doing it. Not a queen, you're pretty princess. She is the pretty printer princess is what it's being described as. That's work. Drivers skip pit road on lap 38. We're going to go back green flag racing with about 95 laps to go. It'll be 94 when we go back to it. We'll do the thing. I wish I could give everybody nicknames in Twitch. That'd be kind of crazy, right? Green, green, green. Let's go, boys and girls. Thank you for the awesome sauce. I appreciate you, budgies out there. Shieldhouse, Cody Harris, Chad Coleman, Jorgensen Jr. Working where he can. Easier to work again up 28 spots. Working. Whoa, baby. Ground the prize. Kevin Brown working. Yeah, almost boring. You're super tired. Low energy, just lethargic. You don't have the energy for chaos tonight. You got to have chaos. You got to do the chaos. All of you have the chaos. You and Ryan go at it pretty good. It's pretty funny. Not like Ryan and Jess, which is even more hilarious. Stephen Miles bring on the chaos. 3 wide here in the turn. Well, speaking of chaos, how about 3 wide? Shieldhouse working the bottom side of the racetrack. Stephen Miles to second. Stephen Miles, fastest lap of the race, 29.79. Eberhardt has ran the bottom side of the racetrack, has adjusted his race line to be exactly where he is at. Cody Harris working. Mike Kelly is one of the drivers that you got to consider in almost every race. He is due for a win. He's just got to get himself up there. He's in 15th. Right now, Stephen Miles matching his lap time again. David Shieldhouse back. Oh, the 28 going around. Cody was on the outside. 28 saves, net code. Good Lord, net code. Cody Harris went backwards. Here's what happened. We gotta go to Cody Harris here now. He only fell back to 18th. She's farming. There's the 87 on the outside. That's Andrew Cootie right there. Comes down. Yeah, down on the door. Ooh. John Fowler has a meatball flag. I think that was just being on pit road. He would tell you, yeah, she'd kick my butt. All right, we'll see how this one will roll back. Chad Coleman in the middle limit. Cootie back to 8th. Some right front damage. 41 of E.J. O'Rourke on the inside, door to door. The turn into the corner. Doing all the things. 41, O'Rourke says, I got to go to the outside. I can't run this bottom. Oh, 87 going around. Caution should be out here. That is going to collect some drivers. Oh, man. That was a 67 with a hard lick right there. Kevin Brown getting all worked out. Caution comes out. Oof. He just got free. EJ breaks the corner. Oh, I think EJ got into the back of him for a moment. Let's take a gander. Oy. Oh yeah. Just got free. And snapped on him again. And all of a sudden, bam! And then chaos. Well, everybody seems to be all right. Striker's got a B-ball flag, though. What happened to Striker? No! Oh, he got the right front hit right there. I think he rolled over the top of Kevin Brown. He was on the bottom side. He tried to lift. Dang it for the 42. Cody needs me. I'll be right back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. All right. Third time. What? Farming Simulator 25. Doing your thing. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I just had to kill a spider. Okay. Had to kill a spider. Saved the life. Did the spider dwelling. And what are there? And well, you know, I got it. It was in the bathroom. It was in the downstairs bathroom. Cody wanted to go use the potty, and she says, "Dad, there's a spider." So I went and killed the spider. It's gone. Flushed down the toilet. All right, I mean, the 90, the 24, the 20, the 38, the 88, the 12. EJ O'Rourke up 33. John Ellis up 33. How about Mr. Ellis? Can't trust anything with more than 4 legs. What about a male pig? You know. All right, the 90, the 24. Let's go. Let's go green flag racing once again, boys and girls. Yeah. Everhart, Stephen Miles. Whoa. Gonna get fanned out here. 12 had to check up there a little bit. Stephen Miles right on the back bumper of Everhart. You should get spiders and observe them when you were a child. Budgie, it's because you're a bird. $24. Oh, into the wall a little bit there. We'll look to the back bumper. We'll see if Steven works the outside lane here. They're going to fan way up by the wall. AJ O'Rourke says, I'm going to tap the wall. And a big run. Schildhouse to the back bumper to the 24. Everhart again back to that low line lane. You got on the long run. He's going to be the driver to beat here. Appreciate you all being out there for chat. You're all amazing. I appreciate all of the chats. The chats are amazing. The more you chat, the more we grow here, and it's kind of cool. So that's what matters. Everywhere. Well, baby. Mind you, the racing is still fantastic, so, you know, like that helps too. Brandon Garrett up 19. Rich Beasley up 27. You catch frogs and snakes and turtles and put them in a box and in your purse when you... Yep. That one's mine. 24 free out of the corner. I saw a big wiggle out of Stephen Miles there. Yep, that one's mine. I'm claiming her. Jorgensen Jr. on the move. But 81 laps to go. We do have a green flag pit stop in the mix. And, oh, bam. Oh, no, Mike Kelly. The 17 of Kevin Stone. Mike Kelly is being beaten up like a pinball machine right now. Something happened there. Let's take a look. Oof. I think he had... I want to say the 28 of Cody Harris kind of came up the racetrack a little bit to exit. Just gets into him. Oh, man. Oh, man. Beasley got caught in it. Oh, man. Kevin Stone got caught in it. He's taking a break. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Dang it. Cody Harris involved there a little bit. Fourth caution of the race here at Texas. 79 laps to go. It's not a fuel strategy race just yet. But could happen. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate that very much. You're all absolutely lay up. There it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Your mother had you test you. All right, Sheldon. All right, Daniel Eberhardt, David Schildhouse, Stephen Miles, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Chad Coleman. We got anybody coming to pit road. I think Nelson Rivera was in. I think Striker's out of the race. Jason White will be your lucky dog. Would have been your lucky dog, I do believe. False negative, retake the test. That's funny. Nelson coming around, still on the lead lap. Got about 40 seconds. They would put you in. And I love me go for fun. See, there you go. That's exactly what I expect in chat from Jess and Ryan. The back and forth. All right, lucky dog coming around. Going to be Jason White. It's going to pick up one more lap here. He's roughly about 10 laps down. Yep. Totally worth it. Everhart, Schildhouse, Miles, Jorgensen Jr., Coleman. I know that we got some of the children out there. I want to make sure that we give some love to the children. We appreciate them and all that they've got going on. And for whatever reason, we got a blah, 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 blah. It's good therapy. Good Lord. Much love to the children. I know that we always get them out there watching. We appreciate it. If you haven't done so, again, go watch David Schildhouse's point of view if you want to. You can also stay right here and watch it from my point of view. Cody Harris in 11th here. Doesn't look to be having any damage. It's just a little bit of an exit thing happening there. He's good. He's good. And how about Joey Chatina coming back around? Came to pit road, got a little bit more damage taken care of. The car looks better. Looks a lot better. If we remember earlier, that car looked like it was singing a Sugar Race, or what is it? I've seen better days. Who sings that? I've seen better days. The start of many plays. That car looks a lot better now. Look at that. Yep. All right. Fowler Time Designs. John Fowler does some great paints. He really does. Hey, thank you for the shout out. Definitely keep it over and drinking the dew. There you go. See? Yeah, make sure you give him a follow. Make sure you give him some love. Thank you for the shout out to Shildy. All right. That's Joe Chatina. He is going to be working hard for his money. Eberhardt, David Schildhaus. I don't think there's really a tire difference on any of the drivers right now. Not really. Maybe some fuel, maybe some damage getting taken care of. There's Bentley Glazer off two from the start of the race. He's going to come over and drink the dew. Do the dew. Let's do the thing, folks. We're green. Eberhardt, Mark Jorgensen Jr. Schildhaus there to the inside. 90 with a good restart there. AJ O'Rourke way up the race line. 3 wide for the corner exit. Yeah, it'll be close. We'll be doing it. Citizen King. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. Thomas George. And all that he can. Ad break coming in there. Twitch, I appreciate you. Do apologize about the ad breaks, but we got to do it every once in a while because, well, you know, those things happen. 60 laps into this race. Approaching the halfway mark. Drivers getting a little bit, 15. That was Brock Wilson back there in that CBS racing machine. He slid. He slid right up in front of, I think it was Troy Height. 3 wide for Cody Harris. There's David Comstock, and how about it? There's the 91 of Wesley Donaldson to the outside. 31 spots gained for that driver. Trying to march his way forward, have himself a positive experience. WBD diecast on board that driver. We do not have a broadcast tomorrow, so chances are it'll be me. I've got to help. I know I'm going to help Ryan tomorrow, and probably might do some farm sim with Jess. We might do that. I don't know. We might do some things. I do have a sponsored stream that I need to do for a game. I need to do that very soon. And then, what else? Oh, yeah, Wednesday, back for SIM500, Grand National Series. Gonna help lots of it. It's not that bad. I will get all of the streams scheduled for tomorrow as well. I just have to, I have 2 or 3 things that I need to do. We're getting really close. And we're at Chicagoland, so we're going to run to the Joliet track on Wednesday. No stream on Thursday. Friday with the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. Saturday, I have to refund a race because Saturday, a Mother's Day present has been taken care of, and Jess and I have a Mother's Day date that we must do, and I have no choice. That's what it is. Beasley going to come back and win this. I like it, Matt. I like it. I like it. Come on, Beasley. Everybody. He's on pit road with the meatball flag. You know what? Everybody could wreck. Dang it. I hate it. He's getting fixed. Mark Schrader in 32nd. He's the 67. He's the one that got really into the wall. You don't have a choice because you bought the tickets. I know. We talked about it earlier. Kevin Brown still with nose damage. Doug Sigmund. Ron Hollyfield. Brandon Garand. Josh Parker. Bobby Wetzel. Joey Chatina. Gerald Livingston. Nelson Rivera. Ty Bass. Bentley Glazer. Brian Workman. There's Eberhardt out front. 0.6 of a second. Again, natural line for him. Cody Harris trying to work his way back forward. Schildhouse on conservation mode. Stephen Miles, pit crew is working hard right now. I think you can get Bees back out there. I love it, Stroop. Full send it. We want to see it happen. I thought Mr. Beasley was going to be. I thought I was going to be talking to him tonight. So hopefully we get out there, get some of that time back on it. As long as it doesn't say too much damage, got to take her back into the virtual garage. We don't want to see that happen. Schildhouse working the outside lane. This is where you start seeing drivers change the race line. Schildhouse a little free off corner. Big wiggle out of the nose. Cody Harris. John Ellis. How about Mr. Ellis in that 21? Quietly working his way up, keeping himself in that beautiful Sim Seats Ford Mustang, that Dark Horse Ford Mustang. How about the change to the Dark Horse Ford Mustang 2027 coming into NASCAR at the end of the season? I'm pretty excited to see what that's going to be like, which means that iRacing will see another update for that car. Chevrolet saw their update. I knew 2027 is going to see the updated, I believe it's the new Camaro that is coming back out. They stopped production. Jess, she thinks she's perfect. She is perfect. Do I need to remind everybody who she is? She is. Thank you, folks. Keep the chats lively. Keep them coming. I want to make sure that we continue the lap giggity underway. We're over the halfway mark as it would be. We're going to be 66 laps to go. And thank you once again to Amp Racing League. I want to thank SIM500, of course, and always for being a part of what we do. Thank you to Leadfoot for the driver cams. I want to make sure that we thank Red Clay Roleplay, Signature RP, and all the fine folks out there that continue to do what they do to make us as popular as we are. It's because I couldn't do this without all of you. I know that they get out there and they take care of me, right? Everybody gets out there and they take care of Signature Esports, and I love it. I appreciate it very much because it is good, hard work. Content creation is not easy, but it's not hard, but it's not easy. A lot of research. Oh, man, Thomas George with an off track. Looked like the 6 went backwards there a little bit. He looks to be all right. Just touched the grass. Kevin Brown jumping to pit road. He had to come to pit lane. I think the car was just too tore up for him. 71 to 134 as they work. I need to play Jess's song again soon. Yeah. It might, yeah. Yeah. Oh, too funny. Eberhard Jorgensen Jr., David Schildhouse. How about Stephen Miles? Still working Schildy up on the outside. What it looks like for a driver to run the high lane here. Well, this is what it looks like. Got to get into the shifts. Down shifts. Gonna roll. Look at that. Look at all that real estate down there. He says, I don't want any of it. Whoa! Oh. Cody Harris up in 8th. We'll check it on Joey. I always got to check it on Joey because Joey had that big old rough start. Again, always loving it. Josh Parker in the pits, gets a black flag. Hopefully he's going to be not serving too many of those. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Joey. He says, what you doing? And one more time for Mr. Cody Harris. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Make sure you check out Leadfoot. They got again series. If you're not running the SIM500 series and you're out there watching, you want to join a series. Monday nights are coming up for them. They do have a series running on Wednesday nights right now. I know that we have SIM500, and on Wednesday nights. But that's another league that you can get out there and do. So check them out. They've got a Friday night series starting up. They've got a Saturday night series starting up as well. You can check them out. Do all the thing. Cody Harris trying to roll the bottom of the racetrack. John Ellis up 37. He is kicking butt, taking names. Managing and working. Daniel Eberhardt has extended his lead. Again, just to run to the bottom side of the racetrack. Schildhaus has changed his race line. Stephen Miles up high. We'll see Donnie Leah running the old 12 machine. Ford's doing really well tonight to keep themselves right where they need to be. Little Blaney machine. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Again, masterful day. Chad Coleman up a spot. John Ellis at 37. 29 for Wesley Donaldson. He does have that 29 spot worked in. Dylan C. Jones just trying to make sure that he continues to work and manage. And a big old full set. Oh, wall tap for Wesley. Hold on to it, Wesley. Hold on to it, sir. Yes, sir. Can I get an amen? Anyway. And all that craziness behind him. Needs your work up 27. Tyler Dalton right there to the 19. Clears 3. But not quite. Well, almost 3. Good, masterful day. But a good look. Look at that. Yeah. A little drone fun. That's what that is. Eberhardt to clear. Jorgensen Jr. backing up the corner, trying to close in that 6/10 of a difference here. Schildhaus and Stephen Miles. Jason White with an off track. Mr. White in the 48 went for a ride there. One more time. I think it's just getting free. Yep, just out of the corner. Love the Jaloo. Speaking of Jaloo, I haven't done that today. I want to make sure I give everybody a little extra because, it's kind of cool. Shortcut. That's right. Here it is.
Gotta get a Jaloo. That's what I'm gonna do. Wanna get it with you. Gotta get a Jaloo. So many amazing flavors. Kind of treat that's like no other. A cool place, cool taste. Gotta get it. Once you do, your mouth won't forget it. Jaloo. Gotta get a Jaloo. That's what I'm gonna do. Wanna get it with you.
Gotta get a Jaloo.
Jaloo Italian Ice. Check them out on TikTok. Bobcat TV with a raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hold on to your butts. Make sure you follow Bob Beth TV. You're gonna get out there and have some fun. How about a little Jaloo? We love seeing it. Eberhard, 3/4 of a second out there. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope your stream was a fantastic. Bob Beth TV. Thank you very much. I've been getting to the point of raiding you out as much as I can. So all the love in the world. Hope your stream was fantastic. I hope you had an incredible day and hope the racing was wonderful. All of you putting on the hashtag time in. I love it. We are 82 of 134. 53 laps are going to be 52 this time by. We do have a green flag pit stop in the works if we get to it. About the old Jaloo. I like it. Hey, you know what? That jingle gets stuck in your head. It's going to be stuck in my head. Okay. Gotta get a Jaloo. Okay. It's Colorado, and I love them. It's a great company. Check them out if you're out there in the Grand Junction area. Go give them some love and support them. You can find them on online as well. So yeah, good Italian ice. Eberhard, Jorgensen Jr. We'll see what's going to happen to Stephen Miles. Again, trying to close in. How about the 12 of Donnie Leah? Drivers utilize a little bit of the wall there. Down to the back straightaway as they go. Donnie Leah down on the bottom. Stephen Miles, David Schildhaus. Thank you for the raid. Make sure you follow Bob F. TV, folks. Give them some love. They're out here supporting us. We want to make sure we're supporting them. Keep kicking butt and taking names. We appreciate you very much. We really do. You're all amazing. You really are. Good battle here. This is Bruin up for third. Chad Coleman, John Ellis. Closed in to David Schildhouse. You can fix that being in your head. Now, the one song that gets stuck in my head the most is the 877 Cash Now. Or J.G. Wentworth. Yeah, the J.G. Wentworth commercial. That was some epic marketing. Stephen Miles on the bottom side. Trying to clear up to the 20 on the side draft, door to door. Schildhouse will go back to third here. Drivers working into the corner. Here comes Chad Coleman. Again, Donnie Leah sliding up the racetrack. You see just how that works. J.G. Wentworth. 877 Cash Now. Yeah. And Sam is a good singer. Eberhard out front. 48 laps to go. Wesley Donaldson up 30. Trying to crest the top 10. Jose Gonzalez up 20 as well. You know what's also awesome? Nobody's mentioned cookies today. Because Sal Goodlap is the cookie attorney at law too. 36 on the inside of the 26. Nobody's had cookies. Schilde, Chad Coleman. Stephen Miles backs up the corner. Chad Coleman on the move. This is a battle for third. 1.4 to the gap for Jorgensen. Donnie Leah on the move. I didn't see what happened to the 28. Or sorry, the 24, but it's how it works. Chad Coleman clears up inside of third. You're a J.G. Wentworth kind of dude. I like it. I like it. Did you say cookie? Yes, I said cookies. Oh, Schildhouse over the wall. Stephen Miles coming to pit road. Locks it down. This green flag pit stop's happening here. 877 now. Gosh, that's what I mean. Gets stuck in my head. Donnie Leah to third. He's been working hard. Last laps there. Closing on the same second. How about Tyler Dalton? He is the fastest driver on the racetrack right now. He's running about a tenth and a half faster than the field. He and Bentley Glazer doing a great job. All the cookies. All the cookies. Oh, caution is out. Jorgensen Jr. I think he just got free. Oh, no. He was in second. Oh, dear Lord, Jorgie. Well, that's going to change a lot. Dang it. I need to make sure our graphics are working properly. Hold on. We got our 1440p thing that is not showing up. So, yeah. We will make sure that we fix that. Eberhard, your race leader. It's been as consistent as they come. And a good long run race pace for everybody. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Dang old Schilde. Not Schilde. Jorgensen Jr. Jorgie getting free out of the corner. Car just snapped on him. Dang it. Yeah, the budgie copter coming around. Yeah, I hate that. But I like it at the same time. Oh, 42 couldn't keep up with us. No, he got collected. Does your 2319 still work? Maybe. Try it. All right, open the whole file. I don't even know if that worked. It opened the file. Hold on. No, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Hold on. It's supposed to work. It's supposed to work.
2319!
There you go.
2319!
Yeah. Okay. Now it'll work. The budgie should be working. The budgie. Oh no, Jess gets her own. Hopefully the sound is working for the budgie. Because I'm supposed to be hearing that one. You're a 2319, she says. Yeah, that works. I'm fired. Okay. Spicy! 38 months, brother. What do you say? Everybody say hi to Spicy. Thank you for the 38 months, my friend. You are the longest subscriber on the history of everything going on. Everybody's in chat tonight, so it is a warm welcome to all of you. Eberhard, Chad Coleman, everybody came out on 92. We have 28 drivers in the lead lap. Mark Schrader coming around trying to get one more of those. He's looking for a lucky dog. That's for darn sure. Stephen Miles, tail to the field here. A little bit extra taken care of. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Red Con, what's going on? Was it a good stream? How's everybody? Rat, I was gonna raid you out last night, and then I went to raid you out, and then something else happened, and I did something dumb. Much love, brother. I appreciate you. You're amazing. You're all amazing human beings. You really are. Hot lap and be open at the Glen. Love it. We're going green here at Texas. Kansas, I'm saying Kansas. Texas. 40 laps to go here as SIM500 works. Yeah, go check him out. Make sure you're following Spicy. He puts on some of the best streams you're going to see. Make sure you're also following Radcon51. We rate him out quite often as well now. 15 under the wall back here. Drivers trying to make it happen. 95 and 134. Bam, here's your wall cams. Bam. 112.8. Nice. Oh, Sam. Only watch you if you like some, yeah. Love hearing it. One of the best content creators you're going to see out there, and I'm glad to call him a friend. He's been the legend. We call it the legend of the spicy fisherman. Daniel Eberhard, fastest lap of the race on board here with Bentley Glazer. I want to definitely go up and check on John Ellis because John Ellis is now at 40 spots. The man started 44th on the field, and he has worked his way into the mix. Yeah, to work on the shifting, work on the things. 37 laps to go. The racing, whoop, that is not the button I wanted to click. The racing is going to be intense here as we continue to go. Coleman to second. Donnie Lee is going to be in third. Schildhaus back to fifth. Dylan C. Jones. When I talk about where the points matter on this, he is the points leader. And right now, consistently finishing inside the top 5 is huge for him. Yeah, definitely make sure you get out there and you give Spicy a little extra love, and we appreciate it. We're going to make sure we rate out at the end of the stream, so make sure everybody stick around and do your thing, so that way we can rate out after the driver interviews, because that's what we do, and I want to make sure that that's the, that's what we do. I want to rate. We got a good chunk of folks out there. If you're watching that on YouTube, make sure you're watching in 4K, because 4K is the right way to be watching iRacing. Outside of that, everybody on Twitch, thank you very much. Thank you all very much for being out there. Everhart, half second of the gap. Again, natural race line that's working. Toxic, what do you say, dear? How you doing? We rated out to Ashley, to Miss Bloom. We rated out to her last night. Or was it last night or the night before? I can't remember. All my days blend together. It's terrible. Do we just become best friends? We're going to build a fort. John Ellis on the outside. Goes to third. How about those Fords? We had only 3 Fords inside the top 10, and now I'm all right. I'm all right. You gonna play with your nunchucks? Yeah, it's been a great stream. Doing great things. Thank you, Spicy, again. I appreciate you getting over bronchitis. Trying to make sure that I stay healthy. Woo, baby. Hello. Massive sauce. Eberhard, Coleman, Ellis, Schulthouse, Leah is going to be your top 5. Dylan C. Jones up 18. How is our YouTube fam doing out there? Is YouTube behaving themselves? It doesn't matter. You don't have to. Hey, yeah, go check them out. Give them some shout-outs. Give them some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the shout-outs in the world. Go follow you all. That's the only way you grow your communities, folks. You grow with each other. That's how you do it. You get in, you have some fun. Sometimes it's luck. Sometimes it's just having a great stream. Sometimes it is literally intertwining your communities together and giving each other shout outs and enjoying each other. That's what matters. That's what's important. So make sure that you continue to do so. 104 of 30, 134, 30 laps to go this time by. Daniel Eberhart is working. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I need to do that. My throat's getting a little bit rusty right now. RB, what do you say, brother? Thank you for the posture. I'm sitting up pretty straight in the chair. I'm usually pretty much leaning forward. Thank you very much. YouTube getting some love. Wesley Donaldson inside of the top 10, trying to work in the outside. Here comes Tyler Dalton up 23. Gonzalez up 23 as well. Big old swinging on it. RB is on the YouTube side, folks. Twitch is being chatty. We like seeing Twitch be chatty. We like seeing all of you be chatty. That's what we want to see. AJ O'Rourke trying to throw it in. How about Nelson Rivera up 10? Brandon Garrett up 20. Ken Doug Roth up 17. Ron Hollingfield up 17. I've been focusing way too much on the front. Need to go back here. We need to check on all our some of our favorite drivers. Bobby Wetzel working. Ty Bass up 20 spots. That's what I was getting at. That's exactly what I was getting at. It is crazy. How about Doug Sugerman up 16? Thomas George trying to work his way back for that 6. Had an issue going to the grass earlier. Back here in that 16th spot. Ron Hollingfield up 17. Brian Workman off 10, but still working. Gerald Livingston, how about him? The Canadian up 13 spots. Stephen Miles still trying to work his way through the field. Has Cody, that's Andrew Cooney just ahead of him. Cody Harris off 16. Started inside at the top 5 in 21st. Doug Roth up 17. Nelson Rivera up 9. Brandon Garrett up 21. EJ O'Rourke up 23. Robert Fryer in the third. And the man, the myth, running at 77. Kicking butt, taking names. George and Tita inside the top 15 up 5 spots. Bentley Glazer, Ty Bass. Mr. Bass having a way better race this race. Love seeing it. 3 working forward. Up 20. Here's the 23 of Jose Gonzalez at 23. Donaldson still trying to keep that top Joey having a connection issue there. Might be my fault because he's on the driver cam, but that's okay. May the 4th. Oh, yeah. May the 4th be with everybody. May the 4th be with you. As Jess called me earlier whenever I told Cody, may the 4th be with you. She said it back to me. She called us nerds. And that's the way it is. Schoenhouse in 4th. Dylan C. Jones. And Donnie Leah. How about Brock Wilson? 15. Pushing hard. 23 spots gained for the 19. Oh, yeah. I mean, they've got really good racing happening here everywhere. Chat's being awesome. We appreciate all of that, of course, and always. Wesley Donaldson looking ahead. Little State Farm. He's running a Toyota, which is, normally we see him in a Chevrolet, but, you know, that's kind of the way it works. How about Ty Bass, though? He is right behind him. Ooh, a little wiggle. He's good. Gonzalez making it happen. Full second of the gap, 24 laps to go. Chad Coleman backing up the corner, running 30.78. Daniel Eberhardt on this beautiful race line has done a lot. 97 laps led of the race that we've been doing. I tell you what, it's been crazy. Hey, thank you for the yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome all day. Thank you for the using your Warrior coins. I appreciate that very much. You don't have an ad break coming up in about a minute. We're going to make sure that we hit that because the race is going to end here in the next 23 laps. So we're going to let that one go so that way we can get to driver interviews. So if you're out there on Twitch and you have a Prime sub available, consider using a Prime sub. Use the free Bezos money. If you don't have one available, consider using doing that as well. But you don't have to. It's not required. Just watch a few ads and come on back. It is the way it is. It is what it is. All right. That's a big stretch right there for your race leader. He's doing well. Oh, yeah. Wesley Donaldson, phenomenal job. Ty Bass, phenomenal job. Gonzalez, great job. How about Robert Friday the 3rd? That's 77. He does have Brandon Garrett on the bottom side. Brandon does have a good look. Doing it for the Biff right there. That's 16. Red Bull Racing Machine. BG Graphics. If you haven't seen BG Graphics, he does a pretty banger job. Knocking it down. Doing all the right things. You know, kicking butt, taking names. Joey Chatina right behind him. Joey driving to the Ford. Ford's, starting to really crest the top 5, but also really working the top 20. Nelson Rivera in that 22, right behind Stephen Miles, trying to work his way into that main mix here. They are really, really pushing and running really good lap times, running comparative lap times to the drivers ahead of Troy Height. 31.24 gets out on the throttle right there. Does have Wesley Donaldson taking over that spot. So Wesley drops into the corner, rolls forward, does just fine. Chad Coleman trying to keep that second spot. Dylan C. Jones again. Leader, points leader coming into today's race. Trying to maximize what he has. David Schildhouse back to 5th. Trying to work on the 21 of John Ellis. 90-second ad break out there on Twitch-a-Rooney. Keep it killing. Keep it doing what you're doing. Brandon is doing a race right now. Kicking butt. He said hello. Hello, Brandon. I said it was. I think he said earlier he was going to be doing dirt. So much love. Yeah. Good luck. Tell him good luck for us. Eberhardt, 2 seconds to lead. Up and out of the corner. 18 laps to go. Chad Coleman had a great drive. Daniel, phenomenal drive tonight. Daniel started on poles, led the most laps. There's a little bit of the race recap for you. Bottom right of your screen. Only 2 lead change. He is jumping back and forth. Much love. 5 cautions over 16 laps. Daniel Eberhardt, again, your race leader. We'll see Jones still holding on to that 3rd spot. Knocking it down again. The expected race length, 134 laps tonight. The race has been pretty dang old. I want to thank dang old lovely. I want to thank Cook's Landscape Group, of course, and always for being on board with us tonight. Magic in the making when it comes to what we see. And everybody, welcome back. All the people that were out there watching the ads. So welcome back to the from the ads. Anybody who was watching ads, thank you very much for doing that. Welcome back. Eberhard out front, 16 laps to go. I need to grab something to drink, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a real quick hydrate break. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot of racing. We're throwing on exciting. There's so much fun happening. I'll be right back. All right, we're good now. We got some hydrate. Ad suck my nice. There you go. Oh, you have ads on that account? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, ads do suck. But, you know, it's we don't make very much off of ads, but I run them so that way you know, we keep a better, what is it called, Budgie? It's a better thing. Oh, there it is. Well, there you go. Budgie just gifted the sub. $299 in total. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Well, there you go, Ryan. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Went the Eagle. I love seeing it. 11 laps to go. There's Bobby Wetzel ahead of the 90. 2.3 the gap. Chad Coleman has gotten around John Ellis. I'm sorry. John Ellis has gotten around David Schildhaus. Schildhaus back in 7th. Dylan C. Jones has moved his way up to 2nd. 2.3 the gap. So the Ford's doing a phenomenal job. 10 laps to go here. As we go to work, we're going to check out our driver cams one more time. That is presented by, of course, our friends over at Leadfoot Racing. Make sure you check out them. Join the Discord if you want to be a part of them. Make sure you do it. Do the thing. She came in clutch, the fam vibes. That's exactly how we were supposed to feel over here. That is the way it works. Cody Harris, your first driver cam tonight. We appreciate him running that. Of course, and always, he's always all the banger streams and doing what he does. Again, Schildhaus and the children running inside the top 10, knocking it out. Trying to do what he can. Led some laps earlier. At least was right in the mix. And then, of course, and always, there is Joey Chatina still managing his car. He's inside the top 20. And I mean, oh, no. Oh, that was Nelson Rivera. Nelson Rivera on the inside. Joey got skedaddled there. Jorgensen Jr. got a meat ball flag. I think that is just from being on pit road. Oh, no, he's coming to pit road. I don't know what happened there. Here's what happened. Let's take a look. I want to see what happened to Nelson Rivera here. He's coming to pit road. Right about here. Oh, somebody got free. Oh, the 77 got free. Oh, and then Jorgensen. Oh, no. And then the 28. Oh, no. That's what happened. Used to race in a league which had Coleman about 14 years ago. I would believe it about the Papyrus days. Oh, yeah, the budgie. The budgie. 7 laps to go. Dylan C. Jones in second. Thank you for the clip, budgie. I appreciate that as well. Coleman in third. John Ellis in fourth. Brock Wilson. David Comstock. Tyler Dalton up 25. Donnie Leah battling there on the inside of David Schildhouse. Schildhouse going back a spot. There's a clip. I promise there's a clip. Ty Bass still trying to work on it as well. 30 spots for Wesley Donaldson. He was able to get there. We'll see if he changes the lane up here a little bit. 6 laps to go for all the field. As we look 3 wide, Ty Bass on the inside says, excuse me, I've got places to go and people to see. Bass sitting on the bottom inside the top 10. Donnie Leah trying to get back there. Here comes Wesley Donaldson back on the inside. Right behind him, Bentley Glazer up 9. Brandon Garrett up 26 in that 13th spot. Massive run for all the drivers. Good Lord. They're doing it 5 laps to go. Eberhardt just wants to get it done. That's it. He's like, look, just let me be. Dylan C. Jones. Confident right now, 2.5 the gap. Chet Coleman. About a second back from there. Brock Wilson has gotten around John Ellis. Ellis on the 21 looking for a top 5. David Comstock working as well. How about it? Schildhouse all the way to the bottom. Donnie Leah. Oh, sideways. Caution will come out. Oh man, Joey had to maneuver through that. Donnie Leah, and our only green-white checkered attempt coming up right here. Watch Joey Jatina right here. Oh baby, he's like, I just put it on the wall. Put it on the wall. Woo. All right, Donnie Leah coming up pit road. Well, that changes everything. We do have one attempt at a green-white checkered, I do believe, in the series. I'll double-check the rules, the regulations, and all the things. Yep. Just want to be sure. I believe it's one. I believe. I mean, do you come to pit road? Do you not come to pit road? Well, some of the drivers are going to come to pit road because it's 2 laps, right? Do you take right sides? Do you take 2 tires? Do you take 4 tires? We do have shared pit stops here for some of the drivers. And I tell you what, 8 drivers. Bobby Wetzel is going to be your lucky dog. He comes around. Man, Eberhardt will have to skedaddle. Dylan C. Jones, Tyler Dalton. John Ellis will come off pit road. Schildhouse took 2 tires. Comstock took 2 tires. So John Ellis will be the first driver on 4 tires. Ty Bass, the same concept. Gonzalez doing the thing. 6th caution of the race. Eberhardt had all of this one, but I tell you what, anything can happen. Eberhardt has been the class of the field tonight. And we'll have to see who's going to be able to do what. I mean, you got to get up and rolling. And, 3 miles around this racetrack, it's pretty. We do have 40-lap fresher tires behind every one of these drivers. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Coleman coming to pit road. He will get the black flag. Jason White coming in. So lap down cars coming up pit road. GWC coming up. He won? Nice. Congrats. Congrats to Brandon. Oh, they get the big old dub. We like hearing people win. Winning is everything. I mean, they say. So they say. All right, chance for everybody to come in. As next flag will end the race. I do believe. GWC, it's all coming up. The Eagle says Dalton's got this. I mean, Eberhardt's been the man. It's about to get real, RB says. You're not wrong. Ty Bass for the win from Nasty out there. I like it. He's back in 10th. He's got 4 tires. Into the restart zone they go. Let's full send it. Let's go big or go home. It is green, green, green. 2 to go. Eberhardt out front. Who's got it? Who doesn't have it? Who's going to be able to make it work? Oh, Tyler Dalton free in front of Schildhouse. Caution will come out. Daniel Eberhardt, Dylan C. Jones, Wesley Donaldson. That'll be your top 3 here tonight. As they wait up to the pace car, white flag will wave. We will finish under caution here tonight. Daniel Eberhardt with the win. Let's take a look at what happened before they come around here. I do believe the 19 got the commentator's curse. Let's see how he got it. Oh, he had Wesley Donaldson. He just got tight. That'll back up. Ooh. Not in that code. Ow, no. Ow, no. Oh, no. That's how the caution comes out. Right there. Well, there it is. Daniel Eberhardt gets his win. They'll cross the line. And as they do, we will make sure that they are good to go. Holy cow. An exciting end to the race. Yeah, I know you wanted to see it race it out. But Daniel, phenomenal job as it would be. This will be it right here. Again, thank you to SIM500. Thank you, Cook's Landscape Group. Make sure you stick around as we interview the top 3. And then we will rate out our Twitch. And we will send you over to somebody cool. As Daniel will get the win. Jones, Donaldson, Comstock, Brandon Garand as it would work. Cook's Landscape Group Cup Series. Doing the thing. How about that? That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Oakley Dokley. He's going to celebrate, and it's well-deserved. Daniel is your winner, 122 laps led tonight. Class of the field, hard charger. Wesley Donaldson up 38 positions. He and John Ellis both up 38. Daniel Eberhardt, most laps led, fastest lap of the race. Daniel Eberhardt, and how about that pole position? He's maximized everything he could get tonight. 2 green flag lead changes, 7 cautions for 20 laps. As the 90 will burn it down here tonight. It'll be Daniel Eberhardt, Dylan C. Jones, Wesley Donaldson, your top 3. Comstock Garand, your top 5. John Ellis, Ty Bass, Jose Gonzalez, Stephen Miles, Bentley Glazer, your top 10. Joey Jatina finishes at 11th. Cody Harrison, 12th. Brian Wortman, Ron Hollyfield, David Schildhouse through your top 15. Doug Sigmund, Bobby Wetzel, Chad Wilson, and Rivera through 20th. Down those race results. O'Rourke, Roth, and George through 23rd. Tyler Dalton, Troy Height in 25th. Livingston, Schrader, Leah Cootie, Fryery the third through 30th. White, Jorgensen Jr., Kevin Stone, Josh Parker, Kevin Brown, Mr. Beasley, Mr. Kelly, Mr. Strickland, Mr. Kogar, Mr. Montezi through 40th. And, of course, Carl Lamage, Campbell Fowler, Calentoni, Eric Arnold, and Justin Fuller. As it would be. How about it? How about it? Great race. Great call to the. I think it was a great call to the race. I don't know. You tell me out there. Tell me how it is. How about we talk to your race winner, though, who was absolutely on point tonight? You let him go. You brought him back. It was, and right now I feel like I'm sounding like, the president, and I didn't mean to. But Daniel, congratulations on the win here tonight. That was the class of the field. You kind of did the thing and didn't really have to worry about it, and it was fun to watch.
Yeah, it was kind of nervous. I was kind of nervous there at the end because I just didn't want the race to be such a Mickey Mouse for the best car not to win. I mean, even if it wasn't me, I would hate for something like that to happen and to anybody out there racing. So I was happy to see that go to a caution. I hate that it took out Dalton there, but that's just part of racing, I guess. It's kind of like on Sundays, it's all Mickey Mouse racing. There's no actual real good driver anymore. It's just all who's got the best car at the best time. So I'm fine with that. But it was all in all a great race. I mean, I led 122 laps, and I think Shieldhouse was your only other leader, right?
Yeah. 2 different lead changes. That's it. 2 different leaders. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like the race was racy, like the track was racy. And speaking of Shieldhouse, when you were getting into the race line, when you were when he drove around the outside, it kind of just rode. you just had to ride and drop in. Texas.
Well, I didn't understand.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't understand how he went to the top like that. I could not do that. I mean, but where on Sunday were they doing that? It's just like I get we're trying to fix things. iRacing trying to fix things that we can have multi-groove racing and stuff, but that wasn't that realistic to me. And he could just go, miss the corner, grab a gear, and just take off. So
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. But hey, if you learn it, that's part of racing, right? If we can't adjust the setup, at least you can do stuff like that to make the setup different.
Yeah, but he came back quick. Boy, did he. And once you get yourself used to driving that line, it becomes a little bit more difficult to adjust to save tires, and those tires came back to you. He
wasn't going long.
He led, 12, 15 laps. So, yeah, I mean, you really knocked it out. I think that's one of the best things. 14 laps led for Shieldhouse. But one of the things that I do notice is that you just ran that nice traditional ease out, be fast, clean air, and rolled it. Like, it was such a traditional line, it worked.
Yeah, and that feels good. That's the way it ought to be at all these places. And just, I thought that was very weird earlier in the race where they could do that. And a lot of people were doing it, and a lot of people were quick, but it was like it heated up real quick, and then they fell off. So I don't know why that is. I don't go and really practice or test around or anything like that. I just kind of just show up and just race. I get in about 8 o'clock and go race and go to bed. So I just I don't have time to just go and just practice and practice and practice. I just try to make the best of it as I can.
I think one of the best part about this is, like, I think you maximized every point you could get. You have the fastest lap of the race. You started on pole, and then of course you have the most laps led, and you win the race. That is the definition of a butt whooping when it comes to points that I've ever that I could say.
Yeah, that's what Dylan, my teammate who finished behind me, he said, I had to work harder than you tonight, but you maximized every single thing I could have. And I was like, yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I thought he was going to have a bad night just because he was struggling so bad, but he finally figured it out too. It just took him probably 71 laps to do it, and it took me about 40. So that's when it's real fun, and that's when the racing's real good, is when you can figure out and be the class of the field. Although some races are better to broadcast, I will say that, when we're all jumbled up, close up, and we're back and forth like early in the race. But to me, I can relax when I'm out there 3 seconds ahead and just just in a groove.
Yeah, I like groove racing. I like a little bit of a shake up here and there, but I mean, if it runs green to green, then we're talking about the best car. We're talking all the best cars, all the cars are out there. Everybody has a chance to win at any given day, and but I mean, this one's crazy. You jumped to second in the point standings. From the start of the race, you've led 290 laps in this series, and 122 of them come tonight. I mean, that's got to give you a vote of confidence. And as things start to progress, this is your second win, so you're the only other driver with multiple wins in the series. And through week 11, that's pretty big. We go to Watkins Glen next. What's kind of the game plan there?
Ooh, keep it on the racetrack. I hate road course racing, but I haven't really drove a road course in this car. So, and they say it's pretty good and pretty fun to drive. So I don't know the sequential shifting and everything. So, we'll see how that goes, and it should be a fun week next week.
I think so. I love the racetrack. So, and it is fun to drive in this car. It plants. It drives well. It drives like a very heavy GT3.
Heck yeah.
So,
well, we'll see you next week.
All right, brother. Give you a shout out. You get a win here tonight. Congratulations, second on the season.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to Joey Katina for putting this series on. SIM500. It's been around a long time. What, almost 10 years?
Mm-hmm.
Almost? Yeah, coming up on 10 years next year. So, man, just crazy. Just every week you don't know who's going to be fast. Everybody just surprises you, comers and goers. And we'll see it throughout the season, hopefully.
I hope so. I love watching. I mean, it's Premier Series. I love watching the races on Mondays. It's like an extension of Sunday. Whenever I can't watch NASCAR because I'm broadcasting races, I get to watch it on. I get to watch a similar race on Mondays. It's kind of cool. All right, Daniel. I will see you next week, man. Good luck.
Good one.
That's the 90 coming home in victory lane tonight, as it was awesome. Let's bring up his teammate, who is your current points leader by 2 points now. By the way, just wanted to say, how about the most consistent racer? I know you don't have a win, but your dang top fives and top tens are awesome. Because, good Lord, can you just flat get out there and be consistent? Dylan, congratulations on a P2 tonight. Daniel said you didn't really. You kind of had a few struggles, and you were trying to work your way up there, figured some things out, and drove through the field, and here you are.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's been some luck because I start the race pretty much not knowing what I'm doing, and then end up in the back. So stay out of the initial trouble that we've sometimes had here lately. And by halfway, I've probably figured it out. And then a lot of guys have wrecked themselves. So I think that might be why it's been working out by accident. But yeah, tonight I was really struggling. I even stayed. I didn't take tires on the first long run. I mean, that first one was 30-something laps, and I stayed out because I was just terrible. I was like, we're gonna stay out and we're gonna hope for a caution in 10 laps. Exactly 10 laps, we got a caution, and then we drove up to 10th or something like that. And once you get some track position here, it meant the world. So that helped us out, just kind of gambling.
It takes talent, right, to avoid the thing. You got to avoid. You got to avoid the wrecks. But then you do drive up to the front. Like it's a good thing. Like on the occurrence, you're inside the top 10 more times than not. Even through the drop races that we're seeing. You're there.
I think my worst race is possibly Daytona this year. And I think I got wrecked like at the very end of that even. I was running right up there. So it's been a gracious season so far. I don't know if it's going to continue, but hopefully it does.
I think you're good. You just got to make sure that you're ahead of a few drivers next week, and you'll be fine.
That's the plan. Be ahead of a couple of them at least, and I only got a 2 points lead.
That's it, 2 points now. You had a 15-point lead coming into today's race.
What the heck?
But things changed, right? You know what I mean? It changed, so it just kind of stinks, but it changed.
Yeah, I guess Daniel finally stopped choking in races. Gain some points.
You got to win. Dylan, Watkins Glen next week, man.
Oh, really? Oh boy. Okay, that might not go well. I'm not sure.
Starting to stay on the racetrack, keep moving forward.
I mean, it is probably the only road course I like, but I really haven't ran road courses for years, really. So I don't know. At least I know the track.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's a fun racetrack. It'll go quick.
Yeah, you got a queue up front. I don't know what they're gonna do. If they're throwing any cautions throughout it or not, but if they're not, you need to qualify up front.
Yes,
And
yeah.
that'll be where you finish. Usually, if you don't wreck yourself.
And pray to God that turn one doesn't go to calamity. So,
True.
yeah,
True.
it'll be fun. Dylan, congratulations, man, on a big old P2 tonight. Really, give you shout outs. Current points leader. I look forward to seeing more of it.
Yeah, I hope to be back here very soon. And just a big thank you to you for putting on the broadcast and all the guys at SIM500. I mean, we're getting into the season here and we're still getting 45 to 50 cars a night. So that's impressive to me. Usually you get about halfway through a season and leagues start to die off. So they're doing something right here and I love it.
It's the camaraderie and the drivability for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. You got to thank Steel. They should sponsor you for real.
I'm honestly, I think I'm turning into an Echo guy. So
Okay.
might have to change it up.
Well, Carhartt then. Carhartt, get your crap together. There you go.
Right?
All right, Dylan.
All
I
right,
will.
man.
I'll see you. If not Wednesday, I'll see you next Monday, sir.
Yes, sir. Catch you later.
You too. Dylan C. Jones coming home in P2 tonight. Last but not least, the Wesley of the Donaldson knocking it down. What's up, Wes? How about that? Yeah, you missed it all. And what a drive. You were battling for that top 10 spot, and then they all come to pit road, and you go to the outside. I don't know if it was net code between or it was just like a side draft thing, but when Tyler got free, you were there on the outside. That was going to be a great run.
Yeah, I really don't know how I finished third. I was like 33rd on pure pace at the beginning of this race, so somehow figured it out kind of throughout the night and worked my way up and didn't think I was even going to finish top 10 until that caution came out, and I felt like the only thing I could do in that scenario was just stay out. But I do think I don't think it was net code. I think it was just aero. We looked at it a couple times, and then it's hard because obviously being in the same channel and being teammates, he's like actively avoiding trying not to kill me, which I think like ultimately made him wreck even more. So kind of sucks for him, but like I said, I have no idea how I ended up where I ended up, so I'll take it, I guess.
I thought it was a great drive. We were keeping tabs on you. 38 spots gained. You are the hard charger tonight. You just had to be consistent. I think, and that was the same thing Dylan had to figure out too. He was marching his way forward a lot like you were. Figuring out the racetrack is half the battle, especially in this Cup car, because this Cup car can be finicky, but the racetrack could be fun.
Yeah, it was I do this thing now where I just don't practice very much. Like I just don't feel like I need to put in the time. I just kind of like to show up and race and have fun with it. But for whatever reason, I was struggling entering 3. I just didn't feel like I was driving in hard enough. Just couldn't figure out entry to 1 to get it in a good spot. And then I started getting really loose kind of midway through off of 2, and I just didn't know what I was doing wrong at first, and then it finally just clicked. But it's definitely a tricky track because it just how drastically different each end of the track is just makes it that much harder.
Yeah, I ran it in the trucks. We did it for Sunday Fun Day, and then we, doing it in officials and stuff like that. And I noticed that just 1 and 2 felt like it just, I don't know, the banking feels different to me in 1 and 2 than it used to. It used to be able to just drive into the corner. It didn't. I mean, it could be just me, And I watched the cars and watching what you guys were able to do. It felt like it was, I don't know, like it was hitting the bottom of the racetrack more so than what I've seen in the past at Texas. But that could be me.
Yeah, it was I mean, you really got to back it up into 1, but 3 and 4, was talking to my spotter. I was like, it just like you go so slow through 1 and 2. You're waiting so long to get on the throttle. You get in 3 and 4, and it's like a high-speed tunnel that you're just getting thrown through.
Yeah.
Like it's just such a different feeling.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And then you get on the front straightaway and you feel like it's the most narrow thing in the world. But it's not. It's 3 lanes wide and the grass doesn't like you, and yeah, it's kind of crazy. But no, it's good. It was a great race. It was fun to watch. It was fun to see, and the shakeup was there. I mean, you were right there with the top 10, and then able to capitalize there at the end of this one, and that's where you have to be when it comes to points and just kind of where everything is. I mean, you are 5th in the point standings, and that's a good deal because you've got a win, you got 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s, and I know that we're counting some drop weeks, but I mean you're kicking butt, dude.
Yeah, it seems like either feast or famine, at least this season. Had some rough finishes last week, and last week especially got taken out on lap 3 or 5 or whatever that was. And last week was the first time I ran this paint scheme too, with my boss's face right smack dab in the center of the hood. So I kind of needed to run it again, and it was like, if I get wrecked out early, I'm not running this paint scheme the rest of the season. But I guess the paint scheme wasn't the bad luck last week, so glad it turned out a little bit better this time.
I was wondering who was on your, because when I was on my roof cam looking down right now, I was like, ooh, the State Farm. Okay, we're gonna and let me correct myself: 5 top 5s, 5 top 10s. So if you are finishing the race inside the top 10, you are going to be inside the top 5, is what it's telling me. So kind of crazy. 17 laps led over the course of the season so far. You've got you've got momentum, and I think that's what you need. We're not quite halfway through the regular season when it comes to NASCAR, and I mean it's kind of the momentum that you want to be carrying forward. You want to be striving for those top 5s, top 10s.
Yeah, that's all you can kind of ask for sometimes, just to end up with those decent finishes, even in days like this where you feel like you didn't quite deserve the finish you got, but you end up there, you stay out of trouble, and good finishes will come your way usually.
I like having good finishes. I like seeing everybody work hard for their money, but not have to work as hard. So it's going to be fun. All right, brother, I'm going to let you have at it. Give you shout outs. It was a lot of fun. An incredible race, and the car looks good. It's weird seeing you in a Toyota, but it's okay. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, that was an active choice. I do like how the Toyota looks this year, so or at least with this paint scheme. So I think we'll keep it for a while. But yeah, just thanks to everybody here at the league, all the admins, everybody who helps put this stuff on every week. I know I'm a part of the admin chat, but I don't feel like I contribute very much to it. And I know they were figuring out a lot this week as far as what track to run, and I think we hit the nail on the head as far as picking a good track combination, because I know originally it was supposed to be the old Texas, but I think this raced really well, and it was a fun race and challenging. And just thanks to all the sponsors that support the league: Cook's Landscaping Group, Train Service Logistics, trying to think what else, RSAW, Red Stick Armature Works, I think that's the place Joey works, NC811, so the sponsors are sponsoring the limited series too. And then last but not least, WBD Diecast, which is my own custom diecast business. Not taking open commissions quite right now, but I am posting 164s pretty often on eBay currently. So just keep an eye out there. You can check that out on WBD Diecast on Instagram. And last but not least, I can't forget Dan Pfeiffer State Farm. So like I said, glad to get a good finish with my boss's face on the hood. But if you need insurance in either Illinois, Missouri, or Indiana, we can get you covered.
See, there you go. It works. He lives near Penguin. For those who know who Penguin is, I'm just saying. I need to ask Penguin if who he's got for insurance. Maybe we can convert him.
Yeah.
Could be
phone number's on the car. Just give him a call and ask for Wesley.
There you go. All right, Wes, much love, man. I appreciate you as always. Enjoy your evening, and I'll see you Wednesday.
Yep. See you then.
That's P3 tonight for the 91. And make sure if you're not using State Farm, you're doing the thing. All right. We're going to send you over to Radcon out there. I want to thank SIM500 Cooks Landscape Group. Congratulations to Daniel Eberhardt. And of course, and always, Dylan C. Jones, Wesley Donaldson, of course, knocking it down. We appreciate everybody being out there, RideCon streaming. I could send you over to Shildy, but, you know, we're going to send you over to somebody who was watching us and came in and said hi. I love doing it. Much love to Budgie. Much love to everybody else out there. As always, please be good, be safe, be kind of other. Make sure you check out Leadfoot. Make sure you check out all the links in the description. Keep kicking butt. Keep taking names. Thank you for an incredible stream. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll continue to grow. We'll see you soon. Peace.